Legend of Vox Machina. It's about these messed up crew who, for some reason, were given the assignment to save the kingdom. The villains are badass, the action is splendid, the story is well told. It's an adult animation, so they go out their way to remind you it's an adult animation, from sex to language to gore. They make you understand that it's not for kids, but it's just splendid. It's what you expect when creators come together with one objective. 100% banger of the series. Season 2 is out, season 1 is done. This is an 8/10 for me. I recommend season 1 for you. I'm on hold for season 2. And the next one, Roll Tyrant. It's about this guy who was an orphan, a bit more treated, ended up growing to be a detective. He's way too arrogant for somebody who can't read. He's an illiterate. This is the one series that each case is... It's not the usual FBI thing I was expecting. This is just beautiful. The last episode I watched, where it was about a case of a man being kidnapped, was just pure orgasm right on the screen. The next one, You People. This is a movie that Netflix dropped quite a while back. I'm now catching up with it. I mean, this will happen if the directors and the writers are on the same page. It helps you understand black people even more. Like, they can't think outside being black. You can be trying to do the least, they still think being black. It's not your fault because that's all they've known. And the white people are trying, but it just makes them come more offensive to the black. This was a romance that was very much needed. It just hurts me that people might sleep on it. It's well written, well directed. Follow each step of the way. You feel the confusion that the white people feel. As an African, you're like, wait, it wasn't that deep. What happened? Then they come explain, you're like, oh wow, okay, we did not see from that level. Beautiful story. That's a 7.7 for me. And now we go to Baddie. This is a series that I'm now catching up with. I just finished season 1. Season 1 is a 8.2. Barry's about this assassin trying to be an actor. It just theater works. We have a world-renowned assassin who is still killing people, going to rehearsal. And take notice, he's devoid of emotion because he is an assassin. So the story play on these different genres: comedy, drama, suspense, makes you see the breakdown of this man finally feeling a bit of emotion. One, seeing the consequence of killing people. Because every single time he kills somebody, he just goes. He doesn't see the family crying. He doesn't see what happened next to the people around him. This brings a whole new level of emotion, whole new level of confusion, makes him want to stop even more. And the harder he tries to stop, the more he does. Hashtag addiction. Now let's go to the juicy bit. This is the bad things I have seen this week. I'll start with Record of Ragnar. Imagine animation where they don't move, like power slides. They just stand like this and everything is action lines. Action lines is basically like this. That's action lines. So if you see somebody standing, like a bit of action lines around him, it makes it look like it's moving. So that's all they were doing. It's just power slides as anime. It's the worst animation I've seen. I literally had a headache watching it. The story is beautiful. Mankind are fighting the gods who want to eliminate them because they feel like they're a waste of breath. And mankind is showing the gods that we're not as weak as you think. Such amazing depth, and it comes around with the most cringe, lazy, intern-like looking project. I had a whole video plan for this. It just felt sick, bro. It's like the actor doesn't even care what they're doing to his work. It's so lazy. I've had somebody do an audiobook. That would be way better. What was the point of this? I'll give this 2/10. Next up is Shotgun Wedding. Everybody around liked it except me. Mostly because it was dry, it was cliche, it was generic, it was just, it's this couple who are getting married and the place gets invaded by pirates. Yeah, I don't know, everything about it was not for me. My cousins liked it. All 3 of them were like, yeah, this is funny. So due to that, I can blame myself, but I give it a 4/10. To top it up with the most controversial, Black Panther. This is the definition of a waste of potential. Black Panther is the definition of waste of potential. Listen to this story, yeah? My brother died. My mother died. Now the world is feeling like we're weak. While the world is feeling like we're weak, a new enemy arrives. The new enemy threatens us, kills my mother. I now have the Black Panther suit. I tell my people, we're going to have revenge on these people. In all this concept of revenge, pain, heartache. Why did this movie look so messy? To the point of like, who directed it? I would select the part 1 over it. The only time the part 2 was better than part 1 was CGI. Even that, I don't had suit look like she was from Power Rangers. But I was thinking, maybe I'm hating. Yeah, I'm hating. Then it kept going on. No, I wasn't hating. And the fighting is always messed up. You always see their back, you don't see the front. You never see them go 1, 2, 1, 2. They never let you see that angle because the fight always messed up. So you always see them fighting this way. It always goes this. That way you don't have to see the exact contact of whatever they're doing because it's no well rehearsed or no well choreographed. You don't know what all of that's about. All I'm saying is waste of potential. I was expecting so much more from this girl. Whole thing was chaos. I couldn't see what was happening. Bro, who made this? Yeah, this is a 5/10. And I tell you that the movie is average. This is it. Go and watch it. Try and understand the fight scenes in your eye. Try understand it. It was so waste of breath. I'm saying, seeing the next one.